Welcome back to Lagos, and now to our community report. At least 800 people were targeted in Jos when a suicide bomber detonated a bomb at an outdoor viewing center. The bomber, who parked his vehicle in front of the crowded center, was forced to relocate by the landlord. The match was between Spanish clubs Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid. Channels Television returned to that community, and the residents salute the bravery and courage of the landlord, Mr. Bello Ahmed Ali, who died with the suicide bomber.
Etisalat, now you're talking.
Heroism can be linked to great acts of bravery, such as rushing into burning buildings and facing danger in battle. The story of Mr. Bello Ahmed Ali, who gave his life to save others, is one of such. This is the scene of the bomb blast that occurred on the 25th of May, 2014. A day hundreds of football lovers were destined to die, but for the persistence of the vigilant landlord who smelt a rat. After sighting a vehicle parked close to the viewing center, insisting it should be relocated. In the end, his persistence cost him his life, along with that of his friend.
Back entrance of the hall.
The community leader, Sadiq Masala, speaks on the alertness of the late hero.
Alhaji was not expecting a bomb there. What he was suspecting is that the vehicle maybe it's a stolen one, because it's a brand new vehicle. This man brought this vehicle for repairs. There was nothing wrong with the vehicle. He said brakes. The brakes were checked. Nothing is wrong. So he moved the vehicle and come back. He was laying his time up to 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Then Alhaji said, no. Why this man, haven't they finished your job? He said he has finished. They have finished, but he want to sleep there. His Oga tell him to sleep there. He said, no, you cannot sleep here. Carry your vehicle and go elsewhere and sleep. Then there was an argument. Alhaji told him, look, I'm suspecting that maybe you are a thief. Maybe you stole this vehicle. I'm suspecting both you and the vehicle. So get out of my garage with your vehicle. It is in this struggle. The man wanted to run away and go. Maybe they have timed the bomb inside. He wanted to go. He was shaking when Alhaji grabbed him, pushed him. So it is in that scuffle the bomb exploded.
A visit to his home, we meet his widow, who, though is saddened by his loss, appears to have left it to fate. She speaks on Bello's character and calls for government support.
Alhaji Bello is a man of the people, a man of God. He doesn't quarrel with anyone. He's friendly with all. He has a peaceful mind. He's a simple man. Everyone likes him. May his soul rest in peace. Oh God, forgive those who killed him. We appeal to government to give us a place to stay, since where we are staying has been destroyed, and also assist us with children's school fees and what to eat.
Really devastated our people.
A support the Commissioner for Information and Communication, Olivia Daziam, assures has been duly made.
As a government, our father, Dr. Jonah David Jan, immediately gave instruction that we should visit the two families. Myself and other commissioners and permanent secretaries, went to the area on Bauchi Road. We saw where the bomb blast went up, and we also had the opportunity of visiting the two families, and we were able to, give some token of support, immediate support to the family, particularly the widows and the children, surviving children.
The nation may be going through trying times, and as we remember those who have needlessly lost their lives, we must not forget those who gave up theirs to save others.
Etisalat, now you're talking.
First Bank.
Welcome to Business News Tonight.
The Fiscal Responsibility Commission has warned ministries, departments and agencies to desist from withholding revenues due to the federal government. The warning came as the acting chairman of the commission, Mr. Victor Murako, engaged the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control in Abuja in talks over remission of funds. Mr. Murako has demanded that ministries, departments and agencies ensure proper auditing of their accounts and pay 80% of their operational funds into the Consolidated Revenue Fund not later than March of every year. The Central Bank Governor, Mr. Godwin Emefiele, has said that the January 2015 deadline for the commencement of single currency by the West African region is not likely to be achieved. Mr. Emefiele, who spoke at the ongoing meeting of the West African Central Bank Governors meeting in Abuja, called on leaders in the region to redouble their efforts in maintaining fiscal and monetary supervision in their countries. He also called for an enabling environment that would boost regional trade integration amongst member countries in the ECOWAS sub-region.
The launch of the monetary union by January 15 is unlikely at this time. Despite this disappointing update, we need to use the new period created by this to redouble our efforts towards the final realization of this objective. In this regard, there is need for the intensification of efforts towards meeting the laid down convergence criteria, in sensitization of all stakeholders, in the ratification of various West African Monetary Zone protocols, and in their consequent implementation. As central banks and financial sector regulators, we must continue to develop a sound banking and payment system that is efficient, reliable, integrated, and capable of facilitating the required rapid trade expansion in the sub-region.
A latest economic report by Renaissance Capital shows that with Nigeria's rebased gross domestic product, the manufacturing sector is currently growing faster than the telecommunications, oil and gas and agricultural sectors. In the report titled Nigeria's GDP, Bigger but Slower, Manufacturing is the Engine of Growth, there was an increase in manufacturing capacity utilization from 46.3% recorded in the first half of 2013 to 52.7% in the second half of 2013. The growth recorded by the manufacturing sector within the period under review, it said, accounted for 1/3 of the total growth in the economy. The all-share index ended midweek session of trading at the Nigerian stock market at 0.14% higher at 43,030.27 points. Temple Ashajo is here with the rest of trading figures.
Hello there and welcome to the Stock Market Reports. The gainer streak continued at the Nigerian equities market for a third straight day as the key indicators rose further. Up by 0.14%, the all-share index now stands at 43,030.27 with a market capitalization of 14.20 trillion naira. Market breadth was, however, negative as 22 stocks appreciated while 26 declined in number. And with a 12 naira 9 kobo gain, Nestle led the midweek stock price appreciators and is followed by Total and Mobil. On the flip side, investors stripped 2 naira 72 kobo of the share price of Julius Berger and 99 kobo from Dangote Cement. Midweek's major contributors to market turnover include Unity Bank, Transcorp and Sky Bank. And when the day's trading session ended, investors had exchanged 317.15 million units in over 5,692 deals. All this was for 3.06 billion naira. That's it on the Stock Market Report. I am Temple Ashaju.
Thank you, Temple, and that's it on Business News tonight. Let's leave you with figures from the global market.
Still ahead on the news at 10. Somali-born British athlete Mo Farah is fit to race at the 2014 Commonwealth Games, having overcome an abdominal complaint. Do stay with us.